The crowd of Marines stood silent. The salute had ended, but something felt wrong, because the woman everyone thought was just a junior officer was hiding a secret that could destroy careers. And tonight, the truth was finally coming out. Parade ground aftermath. The ceremony ended, but no one moved. 2,000 Marines still stood on the parade ground. The admiral, who had publicly humiliated her earlier, walked away without looking back. To him, it was over. But to her, it had just begun. She stood still in uniform, calm, controlled. Then a black SUV rolled onto the base. No sirens, no announcement, just quiet authority. Every Marine noticed it. Unexpected arrival. The vehicle stopped near the command building. 3 officers stepped out. Not base officers, not local command. Higher. One of them walked straight toward her. The Marines watched in confusion. Why were they approaching her? The officer stopped in front of her and saluted, not casually. Full respect. The entire field went silent. Then he said, "Ma'am, we've been looking for you." Admiral returns. Word spread fast. The admiral was called back outside. He walked toward the scene, irritated. He expected discipline issues. Instead, he saw senior command standing in front of the same woman he had just embarrassed. He frowned. What's going on here? One of the arriving officers turned to him calmly. "Sir, do you know who this is?" The admiral replied sharply, "A junior officer who forgot protocol." The officer paused, then answered, "No, sir. She's the operative assigned to Base 17. The admiral's expression changed instantly. The reveal. The field stayed silent. Every Marine watching. The senior officer continued. She's been operating under classified status for 10 years. No recognition. No public record. The admiral looked stunned. He hadn't been informed. That meant only one thing. Her clearance level was higher than his. The woman stood calmly. No anger. No reaction. Just quiet professionalism. The officer handed her a folder. "Mission complete," he said. "You're being reassigned." Private conversation. The admiral stepped closer, lowering his voice. "If this is true, why wasn't I told?" She answered calmly, "Because you weren't cleared to know." He stood there, realizing what had happened. In front of 2,000 Marines, he had publicly disrespected someone operating above his level. For a moment, he said nothing. Then slowly, he straightened his posture and saluted her. A full, formal salute. The entire field saw it shift in the air. The Marines understood instantly something bigger was happening. Respect shifted. The mood changed. The woman returned the salute. Professional, quiet, no speech, no revenge, just duty. She turned to leave with the arriving officers. Video, created by Subedi 1M Rock. Video, created by Subedi 1M Rock. As she walked past the formation, Marines stood a little straighter, because now they knew. She wasn't just another officer. She was the one who had been protecting something none of them even knew existed. Final moment. Before getting into the vehicle, she paused, looked back once at the parade ground, at the Marines, at the admiral. No anger in her eyes, just closure. Some missions stay hidden. Some heroes stay unnamed, but respect always finds its way back. She stepped into the SUV. The door closed. And just like that, she was gone. The Marines stood in silence as the vehicle disappeared. No announcement, no report. But everyone there remembered that day, because sometimes the person standing quietly in formation is the one carrying the biggest secret of all. Not all heroes are known, but real Marines recognize respect when it's earned. Part 5 reveals what really happened at Base 17.